morning, children. Today we will start a new chapter, that is understanding quadrilaterals. Now, first to understand that you need to know the figures, some figures. You know, this is particularly a straight line. You have studied in the previous classes. Straight line, line segment, and ray. All these things you have studied. Now, this is a curve which I have shown here. This is a curve. Okay, this is also the curve. It is continuously going because it is not in a straight path, so its direction is changing as it is a curve, but it is open, so it is called as open curve. Now this circle is your closed curve. This is also closed figure, so it is also coming under closed curve. Now comes here with line. When it is made up of sides with line segments, such a figure is called as polygon. A figure which is made up of line segments. Here you have 4 different line segments, A, B, C, D. If you mark it, this is 1, 2, 3 and this is 4. So 4 line segments you are having. Closed figure made with that. This is also a closed curve, but it is a closed polygon. Okay. Now this is also a closed curve. This is also closed figure with line segments, but it is not a polygon. It is not a polygon. Now here you are having this as a, there are 2 different types of basically polygon: convex polygon and concave polygon. This is simply a closed curve. It's not a polygon. It will come later on under your concave polygon. How it is this? Convex polygon and concave polygon. Convex polygon is made up of as many sides as you can take. Here this figure is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides it is. Now what is first you should know convex polygon. Convex means what? The angles you see, or the vertex. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what is vertex? In angles you have studied all that vertex and other things. So vertex are all in the outside. Exterior and interior of the figure. This is interior of the figure, interior, and this is exterior. So when all the vertex of a figure, closed figure, is outside, is in the exterior, none of the vertex is inside, then inside the figure, then it is convex polygon. And you can see here, this is, and one more you can identify by one more method, that is the angles. The angles are not more than 180 degree. The angles formed at the vertex, are not more than 180 degree. See here at this figure, at this angle, you can see it is, I'll show you. The angle is less than 180 degree. Here also less than 180, less than 180, less than 180, less than 180, less than 180. So when the angles are less than 180 degree, and another criteria for understanding, the vertex should be in the outside, in the exterior, then it is convex polygon. Now you can see here, this is a vertex which is in the outside of the figure. This is also outside figure. This is also outside figure. This is outside, but here this one is inside the figure. It is not outside the figure. And also another thing you can understand, here you can see the angle is more than 180 degree. It is reflex angle. It is not less than 180 degree. This angle you can see it is more than 180 degree. Now if there is any such angle in the figure, in the polygon, then it is concave polygon. Got it? So thus you can identify this is convex polygon, this is concave polygon. Now you have different polygons. Polygons with 3 sides is called as triangle. Different types of polygon. This is all simply convex polygon. I am talking convex polygon with 3 sides is your triangle, 3 sides. This is your triangle, 4 sides. It is quadrilateral, 4 sides, quadrilateral, 5 sides. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is your 5 sides. It is called as pentagon. 6 sides. Similarly, previous case I had drawn the figure of 6 sides. 6 sides. It is hexagon. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. Hexagon. Similarly, you can extend one more side. It is called as 7 sides. It is called as heptagon. You can draw the figure from textbook. Heptagon. 8 sides. It is octagon. 9 sides. It is nonagon. 10 sides. It is decagon. And simply it will increase, but if it is n sides, it is n-gon, whatever it is. Okay, it continues. So you need to draw these figures with their names. Got it? So this is all about your convex polygon, regular convex polygon. Regular when it comes, it is all the sides are equal. All the sides are equal, it is regular. So, and if it's not equal, it is irregular. So this is all about your polygon. Now coming to the important part. Here you have how to measure the angles, total measure. Now this is your triangle. What is the angle measure of sum of all the angles? Sum of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. You know that. This much you have studied. Okay. Now but for quadrilateral, 4 sides. When the figure is coming to 4 sides, now this something is called as diagonal. Here it is A, B, C, D. Now line segment joining the opposite vertex. This is one vertex and this is other opposite vertex. The line segment joining the opposite vertex is called as diagonal. This is the diagonal. Now what it is doing? It is dividing this quadrilateral into two parts. That is, 2 triangles are seen here. One triangle, second triangle. So sum of both the triangles, both triangles will give you means 180 degree for first one and another one 180 degree. So you get it as 360 degree. So for a quadrilateral, the sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Got it? Now for more, how many? Similarly, you can find it by the same method. For 5 sides, it is 1, 2. So 1 triangle, 2 triangles and 3 triangles. 1, 2 and 3. So you can add. In the same way you can find out. But there is one formula also. If the number of sides are many, then what to do? So there is one formula. What is that? Now let us see for this. It is for 5 figures, 5 sides. For the pentagon figure, it will be 180 plus 180 plus 180. What do you get? 540? 3 are 24. Yes, 540. So 540. Now, but so this is all about when you are having 5 sides, the sum of all the angles of the triangle of the figure, that is pentagon. Sum of all the angles of a pentagon is 540. Okay. Now, when you have many sides, how are you going to calculate? So for that there is a formula. This I'll tell you. Let us check it. When you have 4 sides, the sum of the figure or polygon having 4 sides, sum of the angles of a polygon having 4 sides. 4 sides. What it will be? Let us check it with the formula. You know, because you know the answer of this 4 side figure, that is 360 degree. So let us check. It will be n minus 2 into 180 degree. N minus 2 into 180. It means, you can check here, it is 4 minus 2 into 180. So you get 2 into 180, that is 360 degree. Okay, so your answer is correct. We can check for another next. 5 minus 2 into 180. You have 3 into 180, that is 540 degree. So similarly, this is your formula. So now if you have 10 sides, or let us take for 8 sides and calculate it. Calculate it for 8 sides. The sum of the angle, total angle measured. We are finding out the total angle measured. Remember that. So 8 sides means 8 minus 2 into 180 degree. So you have 6 into 180. Multiply it. 18 into 6. 6 8 is 48. 8, 4, 6 1 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1 0. So your answer is 1080. Got it? So this is how you can find out the total angle measure of the figure of n sides. Now further of the exercise, we'll just solve it simply. Exercise 3.1 we will be starting, and in that we will be doing these questions. Maximum of the questions, how to find out. One more I'll explain you. How to find out the angle measure of a figure. Here we have some questions I'll solve and give you, and one which needs to be explained I'll explain you here. Find the angle measure of x. Now this is a figure. This is your question number 6.1. What is the angle measure? Here it is 50 degree. Here it is 130. 130. This is 120, and this is x. So how you can find the x, angle x? So simple, because this is figure of 4 sides, so it is a quadrilateral. So for a quadrilateral, the angle measure sum is the sum solution. The angle measure sum. Will measure sum of a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is 360 degree. So you can have it as 50 plus 130 plus, here you need to put degree, plus 120 degree plus x is equal to 360 degree. Now you add it here. That is 130 plus 120. You get 0. 3 plus 2 5. 5 plus 5 10. 0 1 you have, and here 1 2 3 300. So 300 degree plus x is equal to 360 degree. Now x will be 360 minus 300, that is x is equal to 60 degree. This is your answer. This way you can calculate for the angle measure, one of the angle measure of the quadrilateral. This way we can do further all the questions. Now for today it is enough. The next portion I will be teaching in the next class.